beyond the curvature of the earth, past the myriad of planets and stars, expanding and contracting, just beyond the dust on my windshield. And I called out to God Himself. I said, God, I matter. And God responded. God said, why, yes. Yes, you are.
Driving on the roof, is this the smell of springtime? The dogs are barking, and do you need proof just to wake up tomorrow? Gaze at the wall,
and at that point I realized that I really am one with God. Only once you become one with God, do you then pray to yourself? God, I hope not. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of rebel on those rare moments when I find myself in charge of something. I feel the need to question my own authority. I find myself looking in the mirror saying, don't let me tell me what to do. And that's when it occurred to me that that's what the Bible meant. That we were all created in God's image. That He was looking in the mirror and therefore did it all backwards. Which would explain a lot. I mean, He made each and every one of us different. Except for less.
I wanna float away like black smoke on a windy day. I wanna float away. I wanna float away like black smoke on a windy day. I wanna float away.
It's all one big merry-go-round. Our lives, the seasons, the planets, they go round. We wave to our parents. They wave back. And then they are gone. We see people on their high horse reaching for a brass ring that is just out of reach, and as the horse goes up, it gets close, and then the horse goes down, and the band has been replaced by a calliope that makes entrance of the gladiators sound like Pop Goes the Weasel, and no one seems to mind. And when it's all over, we are right back where we started.
Can you hear the sound? As the tall grass stands growing, turn down the TV. And I got a message from clouds and the atmosphere. Just keep receiving.
And sometimes we dream. Sometimes we dream big, which is why I rolled over this morning and mashed the snooze button, saying I must keep the dream alive. But in the dream, there was traffic. Lots of traffic. And on the other side of the road, there was this chicken taunting me, saying, "Who are you to question my motives?" And I started to cross the road wondering if I was as indecisive as I used to be. And I found myself yelling back at the chicken saying, just because I changed my mind doesn't mean I'm not still right. And the reason that I did not cross the road was because I wanted to go down it. Going down the road, feeling bad, with a rubber chicken hanging from our rear view. Because I don't know about you, but I would rather hang with people who are looking for answers rather than people who have found them.
I want to float away like black smoke on a windy day. I want to float away. I want to float away like black smoke on a windy day. I want to float away.
And whether or not I have found any answers, I can't remember. But at this point in my life, having a bad memory is the only thing that gives me a clear conscience. And sometimes my conscience bothers me, but my conscience is just another voice in my head. And just because I know the voices in my head aren't real doesn't mean I shouldn't listen to them. I mean, I listen to the news and I'm pretty sure that's not real. I mean, sure, God created the stars, but who created the constellations? Who sat beneath the stars, drawing pictures in the sky? As someone saw that picture and painted it on a guitar, and someone saw that picture and told another story, and every story paints 1,000 pictures, and every picture tells 1,000 stories. You do the math. Count the stars. And when you count the stars, the universe becomes totally abstract. And God is this giant Jackson Pollock, randomly throwing paint, randomly spilling paint, randomly drawing tight lines to an arrow that points to a truth. And that truth can be boiled down to a simple haiku. And that haiku is, haiku are obscure, often hard to understand. Refrigerator.
I want to float away like black smoke on a windy day. I want to float away. I want to float away like black smoke on a windy day. I want to float away.
But there is a truth, my friends, and I want to leave you with this thought. And thank you all for coming out, and thank you, Les, for having me. And I want to leave you with this thought because there is a truth. And that truth is, the power of good is greater than the power of evil. I'm going to say that again. The power of good is greater than the power of evil. Yeah, just not by very much. But the future can be predicted. As we go our separate ways tonight, remember that what's ahead of us depends solely upon what is inside us. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure performing for you. Thank you.
Thank you.